Hey guys, it's Rob. Just kind of a follow-up to my previous video on the M17 where I had mentioned that I couldn't figure out how to change the models quickly, or at least I was saying it's more difficult to change the models on the M17 versus the Fly Sky Noble. A couple of people have shown me some tricks. Matt Spencer and Keith Yu both showed me the same little trick. So I'm just going to show you 3 different ways to select the model. One is kind of more traditional, one is a trick that everybody's showing me, and another one is something I'm attempting to do with a recall mode. But let's just walk through them all. So one way to do it, obviously you're going to turn on your radio. I'm not a huge fan of the touchscreen, so what I'm doing is I'm using the toggle switch primarily to go through the menus. So I'm going to push up on this button here. So physically I'm pushing up on it. That brings me into the menu. And then I could either use the touch screen, the pad on the side here, or you can use this dial depending on how you've got your radio set up. But I've got the dial just to toggle through everything. So I'm going to twist over to model. I'm going to push up on that toggle switch there. I'm going to push up again to select, and then I could choose which model. So I can go from T4, push up again, and it switches to T4. You can see it there. Or if I want, I can go to, let's say, the 4-wheel drive buggy, push up again, and it switches to 4-wheel drive. And then to get out of here, I'm just going to push down, down, down. It's back to the main menu. So again, push up, turn this, push up, turn it, or use the touchpad, but I just find this easier. Push up to select the model you want, and then it's changed. You can come out of there if you want. The other way, so I'm going to turn it off. So here's a trick that everybody's shown me, or this is what Matt and Keith both showed me. So when you know you're going to turn on your radio, and you know you're going to be changing model, let's say you're going from your 2-wheel drive to your 4-wheel drive, hold down SW2, power on the radio, and it's going to go into this mode here, direct model select. You can hit this if you'd like, and it goes into there, and then it's the same. T4, select. Do you want to select? Yes. So, or you can do a combination of using that toggle switch if you want and the rotating. But to go quickly into model select, it just saves you a couple steps. Hold down SW2, and that'll take you right into model select. I kind of like my way of just kind of going up through there, up, model select, up, and it changes. So however many clicks that is. I've discovered there's another way to do it also. If you go into your menu, again, I'm using the toggle. I'm going to go into System, toggle up. I'm going to scroll all the way down to Setup, push up to select, turn the dial to the Resume function. I'm going to select the Resume function, and I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to back out of here. Now I'm going to use my same method of toggling up, go into model, toggle up, model select. So now I'm in the model select. So let's just say I'm going through a day and I'm going to run 2 classes, 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. Most of my settings are going to more or less stay the same as what they typically are. So now I'm going to power off the radio. Now when I come back on, so let's say I'm going to start 4-wheel drive now, I'm going to power on my radio. And it kind of picks up where I left off. So I was last in model select, so it just saves a step. So now I can just go model select, 4-wheel drive, select. Now it's on 4-wheel drive, and then come out of there. And probably what I would do is either leave it there for the whole day, possibly here, but I think it's going to default back to here. So now I can run my race, power off the radio, and then let's see, the next heat up is 2-wheel drive, power on the radio again. And it's already in model select. So I can just go toggle up, 2-wheel drive, toggle up, switches to 2-wheel drive, and then I'm going to run my heat. Maybe I'll push down on that so I'm there, just in case I bump something during the race or whatever. I haven't used that yet. I'm going to try it and see. My only concern is if I adjust my brakes or something mid-heat, or my steering, it may kind of turn back on into steering dual rate or what have you. But anyways, hopefully that helps if you're struggling the way I am with quickly selecting models on your Sanwa M17. If you have any tips about doing this better, let me know, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.